Hello guys, thank you guys for having me here. It's a great opportunity for myself. And so I want to introduce myself before I get going into the presentation. And so Gift Life LLC is an alternate health company. This is our platform to serve Terpene Cream to customers. And we use Gift Life for other resources. It's like a big database. In the near future, they'll have more resources to allow consumers for business, people with disabilities having research to go find, help. So Gift Life is not yet complete, but it will be. I came to UNR in 2011 on a Fulbright scholarship for football. I completed Human Development Family Studies and Communications. I specialize in child care, and so the development of the children. Also, I'm a specialist in interpreters. So, before we get going, I have a little disclaimer and a little video for you guys.
Bomb alert, bomb alert. Terpene Cream contains a high dosage of terpenoids and non-active cannabinoids that impact the skin, the largest organ on the human body. May increase overall health and wellness, safe for government jobs, professional sports, ballers, even our animals. Provides a shield for the ecosystem and even for our enemies. And the most important thing, our children. Haha, don't believe? Trust us. You won't fail. Terpene Cream may contain bee pollen.
The following content is provided by Gift Life LLC, alternate health company.
So that's a really quick little intro video. Here we go. So, Terpene Cream. In my search of healing myself, I was mentored by specialists in their fields. I was involved in a car accident that actually ended my football career. And it also brought depression to my life. In the course of healing, I didn't know what to do. Everything I worked for and earned was taken away from me in a blink of an eye. To say that it made me stronger was amazing. The people that came in my life after brought life back into me. And so I went on a search, and one of my closest friends, he had just won the Cannabis Cup in Amsterdam for one of his strains. He came back and was like, "Hey Zo, I don't like you like this right now. So here, grow some plants." I was like, oh, okay. And so, as my experience of learning and researching on this plant, I met a light specialist that taught me spectrum of light, of how this light in this room makes a big difference, and what part in the room gives you more energy. And so, I did research with these technology of lights that were high-tech. And they gave out different digital codes of the spectrum of lights. Well, it was to give the full potential of this plant. So then after that, I met Basil Bob. He's a hydroponics guru for basil. He completed his hydroponic system, and it was insane. So he was looking for entrepreneurs to teach his education to. I was one of them. And that's how I learned about terpenes. So then after that, my experience kept going. And so I met old veterans, war veterans, to teach me how to actually grow these amazing plants. And so after a while, I started to actually figure out this plant can actually give you additional benefits that everyone can use. It wasn't until 2017 when I got my product tested and verified of what the milligram counts were. Well, they told me, you made something amazing. And I was like, okay, what did it do? They were like, well, you're going to have to find out. And so I went and researched for a whole year about this product. So Terpene Cream consists of beeswax, raw honey, terpenoids, coconut oil, and non-active cannabinoids. Terpenoids are a defense mechanism used by the cannabinoid system to improve your immune system. The immune system has a secondary immune system, and that's the cannabinoid system. So, meaning, as you consume cannabinoids or non-active cannabinoids and terpenoids, your body would use it as fuel to protect yourself. So, the 5 main terpenes that is based through Terpene Cream are throughout each variation that you see in front of here. But each variation changes through the flavor. It might have more limonene. And limonene is a detoxification for your body. It's actually when you eat oranges and lemons, it helps your brain, helps clear your body, lets you focus, keeps you alert. Linalool is, if you guys ever smelled lavender before, lavender has the terpene linalool in it, and that helps sedate you, helps relax you. Also is a recovery agent. Humulene is also one of the most important terpene to this mix, is because it's helping regulate your immune system. It's helping you clean out what you're putting in, and what you're putting in, using it for raw energy. Apinine can actually increase your lung capacity. So for example, I had chronic asthma. I couldn't run 20 yards without taking a pump of inhaler. I use Bomb or Wake Up on my body before I run to increase my lung capacity. So what I'm doing right here, and they're almost ready, is actually heating them up. The reason why I'm heating them up is to activate the terpenoids inside of the cream. Usually, when you apply it to your body naturally heats it up. So what happens is your body can consume raw honey through the skin. It's the simplest sugar your body digests when you eat it or when it's applied to the body. This is where it makes Terpene Cream so special. We're sending you the amount of milligrams of terpenoids and non-cannabinoids through your skin, your CB1 and CB2 receptors. Now, what does that do? Well, it increases the entourage effect for your body to reach different plateaus. And it also can help when you're using other properties of the plant. These are almost ready. So, for example, if you have a family member or friend that is using CBD, which is cannabidiol, it's a property of the plant that is being used as more of a body healer. Then you have tetrahydrocannabinol, THC, which actually converts into your brain. Well, sometimes you get ill effects from these properties, especially because we have been numb to them. It's like getting a flu shot. You get a flu shot every year for the antibodies to build up for those viruses. Well, Terpene Cream is building up antibodies for your body to actually use your cannabinoid system to then convert it into raw energy and using other products. So, there's different ways of using these products. As you can tell, I have different sizes. Well, the minis. Bomb Bomb Mini. Bomb Bomb was made because of a child I was training. This was a very special child in my life because he kind of taught me how to live again. Taught me how to be responsible. And it's kind of funny, you think a child can teach an adult to be responsible. Well, he did. And when I was in my research of developing these things, I just made something up, and he was like, "Mr. Zub, that smells Bomb Bomb." I was like, "Yeah, and it tastes Bomb Bomb too." I was like, "Yeah, we're just gonna call it Bomb Bomb then." And then, that was a really great thing for me in my life, to have that experience with a child that wasn't mine. Wake Up was made because I had brain injuries from my car accident. So as you can think, unverified concussion, basically. And it was my third one I had on record. And so I had amnesia for almost a year and a half. I also had other signs of effects. And so I had to regain my consciousness. I had to regain myself. And with the terpenoids of Wake Up, it clicks in your mind. It allows you to stay focused, alert. It awakens your senses. Then, night-night. It's kind of funny, but we used to always say it on the football field when, you did something to another opponent and you just, you hit a home run, basically, Well, the trauma that our bodies take on a daily basis is a lot of trauma. By walking up and down this walkway to the library, you're putting trauma on your body. You are now doing physical activities. Well, you need to recover from that. Hence why when you get to classroom, you sit down. You breathe. These are almost ready. And so night-night allows you to recover while you're being attentive. So Candyland is a blend of all three flavors. It's a hybrid. As your endocannabinoid system becomes activated and starts using the resources in your body as fuel, you can then tap into each flavor. And each flavor gives you an inspiration of a boom. So say that, okay, I put Candyland on and I'm walking through the campus. Well, when you touch a doorknob, you don't realize how much bacteria is on that doorknob. You don't know which strains of viruses are on that doorknob, but you willingly grab in and open the door. How did you protect yourself? Well, Candyland sends a boom of Bomb Bomb to you for protection. Then you say, okay, well, it's time to perform. You have a test. You have a presentation. Well, now Candyland is switching gears on you. It's hitting you with Wake Up. So now you can be focused on the task. Then say there's a hard question that is stressing you out. You get bombed with a night-night to relax you, to regain the balance of yourself. So, these are pretty much ready. So we're going to do a little demo. I'm going to apply to anyone that would like to try them out or smell. If you don't want to try them out, you don't have to. That's totally fine. But at the end of it, after you go through, I'm also giving you guys one to take home so that you guys can take home with you guys to experience one of the flavors and to help you guys with your research. So, you want to do groups?
Yeah, do you want them to ask any questions now, or do you want to
Oh,
wait
if you
until
guys
after?
have any questions right now, please, yes, Bill.
So, does it have CBD in it, CBN, any of that stuff?
No, it does not. This plant had high CBD, high THC. It makes it so special because we have a process that our farmers input into growing these plants. And so they're breed a certain way. They're actually, if you are, on the farm, you can see honey drip from the plant. And so what that is actually collecting all the terpenoids off the flower. Terpenoids are the defense mechanism of the flower. We're not using the main properties of the plant because we want everyone to use them. Because this is safe for children. If we have CBD or THC in the product, we will not be able to serve to everyone.
You mentioned that it can be used for head trauma injuries. How does that translate into a cream? Like, how do you?
So it's kind of funny to say like a cream can do that, but your body has all these cells, right? Well, your skin, your skin is telling your mind certain traumas. And so when your mind is getting trauma from the body and is also having trauma, it's a lot of red flags coming up. So if we eliminate the trauma from your body to then heal your mind can actually, it's like working out math problems. Oh, we're not hurting here no more. We don't have to focus our energy there anymore. So we can focus more here. Oh, we don't have a bad leg anymore. We can focus more in the other parts that need to be healed. So through the terpenoids, like limonene, it can actually help your brain cells reproduce and build. So if you have, if your brain cells like that, and then when it was trauma, it was spread out. Well, now terpenoids are actually building that wall in between of it so that it can connect. Sorry about that, guys. Did that kind of help? Okay. Well, also too, as you guys will see when you guys come up, is the pressure points of where we want you to apply the cream at. So I like to start people off with their hands. In your hands, all your organs are there. Each part tells your body something. So when we're applying the cream to your hands, and say like a massage therapist, they will rub the cream into your hands like that, but then also you're cleaning your liver. You're getting it all sent to your liver, cleansing your liver. Oh, then we go over here, cleaning up the lungs, heart. And so that's the first stage we use. And then your feet. It takes 2 minutes for your feet to absorb what we're giving you from up to top. So it's like completely flushing you all the way up. Those are the main 2 points we want to get people used to, because we want to send this to your system. We want to charge your system up. So then when you're putting it on other parts of your body, then it starts working faster. So then we like to put it in other sensitive places, like how we have it on underneath your armpits. These are direct lines to your bloodstreams. We want, even though that honey is a simple sugar by digest, we also want to point into those directions where to heal. Is there any other questions?
Yeah, so I was gonna have a question about so do you happen to know like the bioavailability for of this product by using it on skin compared to like, you know, how other products are, like I know they do drops and inhale and stuff like that.
So the reason why we went to a cream base was that it was more simple for the consumer. Everyone knows how to put lotion on. So when everyone knows how to use a lip balm, when you get into droplets, consuming it, there's other different regulations that you have to provide because now you're eating it. And so right now, we do not have something like that, but you can also eat Terpene Cream if you choose to. You can actually heat it up like I'm doing it, put it in your food like coconut oil. As time goes on, Gift Life will provide customers with other things to consume.
Gotcha. Cool. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Do you manufacture this in-house, or do you have someone do it for you?
So I do everything. I have farmers that play in a part of the process of this. So as you guys can tell, I have beekeepers. I also have cannabis growers. Each one plays a big role of my production because we're collecting data around the regions. So honey is basically made of pollen. So we need the pollen in Sacramento. We need the pollen in Tahoe. We need the pollen in Reno because we're going to those locations. And so, yes, we make this product in-house because of our technology. We are the only ones, as of right now, that has this technology, that are performing the amount of milligrams per serving to your skin. If we had someone else make it, then it wouldn't be a secret. Yes?
How many milligrams like per terpene are we talking like for each one?
So, the minis have 13 milligrams of terpenoids. The bigger sticks have 38 milligrams of terpenoids. And so, also, here, the reason why I have it like that is 3 sticks equals one size of a big stick. 4 sticks equals a 1 ounce jar. So the big 1 ounce jar is 227 terpenoids. Then the 2 ounce is 456. Yes.
How much does this product sell for?
So they range from different prices, but the minis, you have Bomb Bomb, that's $5.99. Then you have Wake Up and Night Night, that are $6.99. Then you have Candyland Mini, $8.99. Then it goes from $10.99, $14.99, $19.99. Then it goes from the 1 ounce jar, Bomb Bomb $65.99, $89 for Wake Up, $89 for Night Night, and $119 for Candyland. And then the bigger jars as well, because of our prices. You know, some people think that maybe that's not the right price for them, but as you start using the product, you'll start seeing the value of it when you're using it. For example, one of the minis may last you 1 to 2 weeks. One of the bigger sticks might last you 4 weeks to a month, to 2 months, depending on how much you use it. A jar last you a month to 3 months. A bigger jar can last you 6 months. So it's really an investment to your skin and how much you need. If you don't really need much, you're not going to use much. If you are dealing with an illness or chronic pain, you're going to be using more. Is there any other questions? Yes.
So the chapstick, is that meant to be used on the lips, or are you suggesting,
So
does that matter?
it is in a chapstick device
Yeah.
for the consumer to use as a travel tool. So you can apply this anywhere on the body. And because of its antibacteria and fungal properties, you can use it whenever. And not worry about bacteria spreading because it's clean.
No, am I going to notice if I use that whole stick on my body at once versus just a couple swipes? Like, I want to know physically notice, not like repairing, right? Because you're saying it's going to work and I may not feel it, but it's working.
Yes.
Will I feel it if I keep going, is what I'm asking.
So, okay. So, I would say you eat apples, right?
Yeah.
To get fuel. You don't necessarily understand what it's doing for you, but you know that you're full.
Okay.
This will do the exact same thing like that because it does not have the cannabinoid THC in it. It's not a addicting trait. So you can use a little bit, then it will build the antibodies that you need. So then when you use it again, it makes it stronger every time. So it's like trying to tell a baby to walk. Maybe they could do 1 or 2 steps at a time, but when they get ready to run, they know how to run. So it's like I call it, a wellness treatment. If you are looking to, so say if I just hurt my knee, well, you would notice your pain in your knee, so then when you apply it to your knee, a little goes a long way. You would start noticing, wait, I just walked a mile. Wow, my knee hurting.
So I'm going to notice it.
You're going to notice it.
Okay.
If you have pain somewhere that is noticeable as a,
Yep. I was just wondering, what's a daily effective dose of a terpenoid? Because I believe you said the small stick has 13 milligrams. That lasts about 7 days, so it was 2 milligrams, kind of a typical daily dose.
Yeah. I say for the average user, 2 to 3 times a day. A little heavier user, 6 to 8 times a day. If you have chronic pains, then you can use it as needed. Again, it doesn't have something that is making you addicted to it, so it really doesn't you can't overdose on it, basically what I'm saying.
Bomb alert, bomb alert. Terpene Cream contains a high dosage of terpenoids and non-active cannabinoids that impact the skin, the largest organ on the human body. May increase overall health and wellness, safe for government jobs, professional sports, ballers, even our animals. Provides a shield for the ecosystem and even for our enemies. And the most important thing, our children. Haha, don't believe? Trust us. You won't fail. Terpene Cream may contain bee pollen.
The following content provided by Gift Life LLC, alternate health company.